So yeah, I could have just, you know, edited that last bit out, but I decided not to. So yeah, welcome to part 2 of the level The Pillar of Autumn, part 26 of Halo Reach Remastered on the Xbox One. Yeah, I left in the package Pillar of Autumn, mistake there. Mainly because just, well, it was right at the end and I couldn't be bothered re-recording the entire video for that mistake. Because at the moment I just have this sort of, microphone wise, I have to like do a noise gate and all that and stuff on it, and it's just I have to leave a massive gap at the start. So if I did a corrected recording right at the end there, I would not have like the bit to get the noise reduction and whatever. So yeah, anyway, right, what we're doing here is we're shooting obviously a bunch of brutes and jackals and grunts and elites. But if you're not aware of what we're trying to do, we're trying to get to the Pillar of Autumn. That's why the name of the level is that. So we can hand over Cortana, and then Master Chief can do Combat Evolved, Halo 2 and Halo 3, and, you know, save the galaxy. While we die in the Lone Wolf mission, which is the next mission of the game, although it's impossible to win that, so yeah. Did also mention in the package video, in part 3 of the package, that I was going to essentially tell you what I was buying from IKEA, because I have it all listed up as part of my redecorating thing that I've mentioned. I've probably already done a video of the room tour that is actually assuming that, you know, the entire thing is done, which, you know, it should be done by the time you guys see this. There's no way it's not done. Like I said, I don't know if there'll have been a room tour video, but if there was, I was going to say you'll probably see it at the end. I might have linked it, but no, I could do one of those special double one. I probably won't remember, but yeah, I could do one of those special double end cards at the end if you're really interested, and then that will make YouTube put it on the recommended thing on the side as well, or the watch later thing. So that's what I might do. We've actually got a cutscene coming up, although it's in a, I say coming up, we've got, it's in like a minute's time, so still got enough time to talk. There was a grunt running towards us, a suicide grunt. There's a couple of them. No, there's just a bunch of jackals actually. And another grunt over there. That's fun. And yet another one. There we go. We're all dealt with now. And then we go through here and we can't go any further because of the scarab. So that's what the cutscene is about. So spoiler alert, I guess, but I don't know why I kept stopping. I guess there was something on my other screen that I was trying to deal with. But yeah, we got the cutscene coming up here. So I'm gonna shut up.
Situation. Mother! We can get past this, sir.
No, you can't. Not without help.
Commander, we don't have the firepower.
I've got the math.
Silent copy. Hit him hard, boss.
You're on your own, Noble. Carter out.
Crevice to the east. Let's go.
Right, and here we go. So, I'm going to tell you the IKEA stuff that I'm getting. Now, this is where, in fact, you know what? I might, if it's still in my IKEA basket, I'll just tell you that way instead of looking at my phone. That would be a lot easier, wouldn't it? There are 25 things in my basket, let's just say that much. So yeah, this is a proper room redecoration. Although, to be fair, with one of them, it's because it's a wardrobe and, annoyingly, IKEA put them all as separate bits. There's like 10 bits, so really there's like 15 things in there, or 16 in there. But right, so, first thing is a lac side table. That's what I've already got. I've already got a lac side table. But it's the wrong colour. because it's sort of like not yellowy, I guess, like oak, I guess, and everything else here is going to be black and brown. So I could, I guess, paint it if I really wanted to, but no. The lac tables are really cheap for IKEA. They're like 10 quid. And it actually has my Xbox One and my PS5 on it, so they can hold a decent weight if you need a small, cheap little table. But yeah, that's why I'm getting a lac table. We're getting I don't know why I said we. I'm getting a Billy bookcase as well. That's what all my games go in. I don't know if I am going to get this. I'm going to try and decide. A Vaticin LED lighting strip. It's going to be for the desk, so it lights up a little bit. The desk is actually going to be an upspiel. I guess that's how it's meant to be. I'm probably mispronouncing all these names, by the way. But yeah, it's the gaming desk. It's going to be a slightly smaller one of 140 centimeters long, as opposed to 180 centimeters long. But saying that, I need to decide when I'm there. I'm not completely sure. Then we got the Landspear mouse bungee and a gaming mouse pad as well. There's two things. The mouse bungee is basically just something that holds the cord of the mouse. I know I don't have a wireless mouse, but then again, wired mice are, in my opinion, well, they're better for gaming and stuff like that. The gaming mouse pad is just mainly, obviously, so I don't wreck the finish of the desk. And there's also the Landspear ring light holder, because what I am maybe planning on doing, I don't know if I'm going to be doing it for YouTube videos specifically, but for live streams and stuff, of course, I do need to get a webcam, but that's what that would be for. Then basically we got the wardrobe, which is a PAX wardrobe with Grimo doors, and then just a bunch of complement like stuff for the inside of it, which is like the basket and the rail for the basket and the shelves and all that, and you don't really need to know that information. And then we've got a Bergschlut shelf. There's going to be a couple of those, to be fair. That's just for stuff to go on. I guess it'll be, going in the background of the webcam and all that. And then I'm probably going to misprint the Hermes chest of drawers, which is going to replace the ones that are already in here. And then also there's apparently the upsell computer stand casters. That's just so the bottom of my computer is not actually, on the carpet, which is where it says it probably shouldn't be. And then there's also like a what's it called? There's something like it's an upsell thing, or upspiel. It's for the chair. It's like a neck pillow. I have not actually put that in my basket, but yeah, that's something I'll be doing. Anyway, if it's not obvious, we're trying to break into this building here. I haven't been looking at what's been happening, but hopefully you have, instead of just listening to me on a different tab. But yeah, I feel like the Ghost is like the best weapon. I like how I'm calling it a weapon. It's the best vehicle for this. And I guess it's a weapon because it's got weapons on the front of it. Because you can just take out literally everyone without getting blown up. Unless there's way too many enemies. Which even then, it's still like you can easily escape. Like if you've watched the Halo Infinite Let's Play, you'll know what I'm on about. Like I used the Ghost a lot on that game. If I could get access to one, it's basically just how I did the entire like outside sections, with just using the Ghost and just killing all the banished that way. Just a shame really that you can't take it inside some of the buildings. I can't believe I was pushing a meal up like that, but that's how that worked. Now, I wouldn't recommend trying to do this. Like I said, trying to get the thing in here, but it did work. So you can actually use the Ghost in here if you particularly want to. like I said, I wouldn't recommend it, but it worked enough. Could even go down. I had to flip it back over, but well, actually I didn't. I didn't flip it back over. I'm surprised. Oh, because it got blown up. That's why. That's a shame. I would have continued using it actually, but well. We're getting. I guess this is meant to be the shipyards, I believe. Just trying to work out where to go, because some of the doors, you know, you don't expect them to open like that one.
Dry docks through that structure across the way.
But yeah, we've got to essentially get through all these buildings. I don't also know why I haven't been going for the health pickups, but I wasn't. I guess I was just focused on completing the game. At this point, I was like, am I actually going to complete it in one day? Because my other issue with this is that at the moment, I'm not paying for Xbox Live and games. I was going to call it Games Gold, Game Pass. I'm going to start paying for it again. When is there actually a release date for that yet? Is Forza Motorsport 8 got a release date? Because I want to know. It's actually no. It just says 2023 still at the time of recording. It's really annoying. I wanna play that game, and also I'm gonna start paying for Game Pass again when I need to get to ODST. But at the moment, it's like, oh, I'm not playing any game on Game Pass on the channel, so it's not like I need to pay for it, I guess. Because at the moment, I'm paying for like PS Plus Premium, and that's, you know, expensive enough. So I don't need to have 2 game streaming services at the same time, effectively. That's what I mean. Like. But, you know, maybe later, you know, at some point in the future, maybe I will. But at the moment, with the amount of games that I'm covering on the channel, I don't need it. I can just literally, all I need is PS Plus. And me was just like punching that hunter in the back. Honestly, surprised we were not. Well, that one's dead now, and they're both dead. That was. Honestly, that's the bit I was sort of dreading, those 2 hunters. I knew they were coming up, and I was like, they're going to be a pain, because they're in this area with a bunch of crates. But no, they were actually quite easy to deal with, I guess, because of a meal. And then, what was annoying was this bloody elite over here with the sword. Now, I did die, like, twice, thanks to him. First one is I literally like tried to take him out. He just charged at me and killed me. And the second time is I was like, well, I'm just going to completely ignore you and just deal with you last then, I guess. And so I started dealing with these jackals, which was kind of stupid because then he just went round and killed me from behind. So don't do that. I would recommend dealing with him first, if I were you. But yeah, we're almost here. We're almost towards like the last section of the game. I say last, second to last, penultimate section, because we've got Lone Wolf to deal with as well. But you can't win that level, and therefore I count this as like the last level of the game, if you know what I mean. Lone Wolf is basically just firefight, but in a campaign level. And if you don't know what firefight is, then you need to play ODST. Or Reach, to be fair. And then Ray's Furious came online apparently at this point. I swear I have like those disabled, and yet they still come on. My Xbox One is like messed up. It's set on like Do Not Disturb and everything, and it's still just pop up. Like, I need to just fix that. Yeah, we're almost here. Basically, as soon as we get out of this building here, we're in the right area. So yeah, I have been RobtheMod. Thank you very much for watching part 26 of Halo Reach Remastered on the Xbox One. Part 2 of the level The Pillar of Autumn. And hopefully I'll see you for part 3, which is really the finale of the game. But yeah, ta-ra.